Today we're in Ephesians 4. Therefore I, a prisoner for serving the Lord, beg you to lead a life worthy of your calling, for you have been called by God. Always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other, making allowance for each other's faults because of your love. Make every effort to keep yourselves united in the Spirit, binding yourselves together with peace. For there is only one body and one Spirit, just as you have been called to one glorious hope for the future. There is one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all, in all, and living through all. However, he has given each one of us a special gift through the generosity of Christ. That is why the scriptures say, when he ascended to the heights, he led a crowd of captives and gave gifts to his people. Notice that it says he ascended. This clearly means that Christ also descended to our lowly world. And the same one who descended is the one who ascended higher than all the heavens so that he might fill the entire universe with himself. Now these are the gifts Christ gave to the church: the apostles, the prophets, the evangelists, and the pastors and teachers. Their responsibility is to equip God's people to do his work and build up the church, the body of Christ. This will continue until we all come to such unity in our faith and knowledge of God's Son that we will be mature in the Lord, measuring up to the full and complete standard of Christ. We will no longer be immature like children. We won't be tossed and blown by every wind of new teaching. We will not be influenced when people try to trick us with lies so clever they sound like the truth. Instead, we will speak the truth in love, growing in every way more and more like Christ, who is the head of his body, the church. He makes the whole body fit together perfectly as each part does its own special work. It helps the other parts grow so that the whole body is healthy and growing and full of love. So the idea of unity being that in order to reach our completeness, we have to express our love to other people. In order for you to reach the completeness that you desire, for me to reach the completeness I desire, I have to exercise my love with those around me. That's what it says. For the body to be complete and perfect, all the pieces have to fit together. Sometimes I don't feel like I fit. It's not necessarily that I don't belong to the wrong puzzle. It's because that there's things on me, in me, working through me that may not be of him. And when somebody calls that out, brings that out, my natural reaction is to get aggravated. And I'm like, well, I don't need to go to this church anymore. These people are hypocrites and they're condescending and they're always trying to call me out. But if every one of us, we should know by now. We should speak in love by now. We shouldn't be immature like children. We shouldn't be tossed and blown in the wind. We should be growing together. We should be fitting together. And sometimes you got to take a little off to stand next to somebody. That doesn't mean you're wrong, doesn't mean they're wrong. It means for the sake of the body, some things need to be cut away. For the sake of the season you're in right now, something may need to be cut away. So, in the name of unity, be open to it. Be open to being pruned. A branch can grow back. A branch can definitely grow back in another season. If you like it so much, just be open to right now fitting where you're at with the people that he has you with. I think it's important. I think we need to broker peace. And we can broker peace if we act in love. Even when we're trying to correct somebody, it can still be done in love. Unity.